Everybody, this is Jeff Veale, the business guru, coming to you once again from downtown Manila. And it's early in the morning. Just got my pancakes on the side here while I interview this wonderful woman, and she's got a great story. Her name is Nikki Cruise. And Nikki Cruise is cruising through life. She's got a business called Kingdom Business Architect, international speaker, and founder of Joy Inspired. And she's going to tell us all about that shortly. Company name, Joy Inspired. Industry, business coaching, mentoring, leadership development, and faith-driven entrepreneurship. Years in the industry, all her life. But apart from that, she's been doing it seriously for the last 4 years. I help Christian entrepreneurs start and scale their business without burnout by installing clarity-driven business architecture that sustains both profit and joy. And guys, if it's not joy, don't do it, right? Through my proprietary frameworks, including the Joy Factor and the Kingdom Architecture, I help founders remove structural bottlenecks, strengthen leadership capacity, and build businesses that reflect their God-given purpose while creating sustainable, scalable impact, guys. And guys, I'm going to tell you why at this stage, reach out to this lady. I've had a good chat to her. She's an awesome lady. Reach out and have a virtual cup of coffee. And for most of you, guess what? It's free, your favorite word. Reach out, have a chat. You don't know what you don't know. And if, I guarantee you, if Joy can't help you, she'll know someone who can. So reach out, have a chat. We can all help each other. That's what it's all about, guys. Collaboration, helping each other, right? Key achievements, international TEDx and keynote speaker and panel expert, creator of the Joy Factor Performance Framework, founder of the, it says here, JUMP, JUMPP, transformational program, joyful unleashing a more powerful purpose. That's what it's all about. Developer of Kingdom Business Architecture to scale with clarity and, of course, profit. Podcast host, come on, go on Joy's podcast and expose yourself even more. Podcast host for Joy Inspired, mentor to faith-driven entrepreneurs building purpose-aligned, profitable businesses. Host of the Spirit-Led Success Summits. Wow. Personal motto philosophy, structure safeguards joy, joy sustains growth, and businesses aligned with purpose scale with greater clarity, resilience, and impact. My great pleasure to welcome to the stage our dynamo here, Nikki Cruise, a bundle of joy.
Thank you so much, Jeff. And yes, you hit the nail on the head. If you're not having joy, what are you doing it for? Because if you don't have the joy, you're draining you and you're draining everyone around you. So Thank you for that awesome introduction.
Well, and when you're in business, I tell people too, if you don't know your numbers, why the F are you playing the game? You wouldn't play a game of football without knowing the score. So don't do your business without knowing the score, guys. Know your score every week. How many calls did I do last week? How many calls can I do this week? Et cetera, et cetera. Joy, let's get the show underway. Tell us about your journey and what inspired you to pursue your current career. What happened and where are you at?
Well, I'll do a quick snapshot in the beginning. I was in a wheelchair. I was told I'd never walk again. I'm walking now. But awesome. In between those two times, I thought I was worthless and useless. Yeah. And I felt I had no purpose in life. And before I got out of my wheelchair, which was a miraculous healing, because I'm a Jesus freak and joy is my jam. And that's okay if you're not a Jesus freak, but he was a cool dude. I realized that I did have a purpose. And as I worked within those circumstances, I realized those circumstances didn't define me. Once I was healed and walking, I then saw how other people went through the same thing. And people say, but we're not all in wheelchairs. No, but so many people are crippled up here.
Yes.
So many people are stuck up here. What are you strapped into that's limiting you from following your dream? You've got it on your hat. Living the dream. Your circumstances don't prevent that. Absolutely. Your reaction to your circumstances prevents that. So I started coaching and built from there.
Awesome. What's been the most challenging aspect of your work, Nikki, and how do you overcome it?
I think the greatest thing for me has been that faith is the core and center of everything I do. And aligning the faith and the business structures together has been a challenge because of the way it's perceived in the marketplace. And I've had to stand authentically in my beliefs, regardless of other people's opinions. And I know that there's a call and a need for people to accept their faith. And I believe you get to align your faith into your business so that you can feel that real success.
Yeah. In your opinion, what are the key qualities or skills that have contributed to your amazing success? What do you believe they are?
Persistence.
Yeah.
Energy. Having a positive mindset. It doesn't matter what's going on. You get to choose joy.
Absolutely.
In every circumstance. And then build the systems that are going to support and sustain that joy. And of course, being faith-led, obedience to God, and strategic thinking. And having the energy that attracts people.
Yeah.
And those are all skills you can learn.
I'd agree with that. And Joy's big on faith, as you heard, guys, but also, I spoke to her earlier, she's got a wonderful empathy. And if you're going to succeed in life, guys, you got to listen as much as you talk. It's about empathy, right? Understanding, put yourself in the other person's shoes. Most of you have never been where Joy's been, but she's never been where you've been. So it's about empathy, right? In your opinion, Joy, how do you stay motivated as you do and continue to innovate in your field every day? What do you do there?
I choose joy. As I said, I get up in the morning and I decide how my day is going to be. I don't let my day rule me. And when you make that decision, as things come up, you see them in a different light. Mm-hmm. So I stay motivated by having joy and gratitude through the day, every day. And of course, I celebrate others and myself regularly. I celebrate myself. We all get to celebrate.
You hit a nerve with me. I celebrate every week, guys, win, lose or draw. Most weekends I go somewhere with my partner and we book an Airbnb and go and have a new adventure, because that's what I'm working for, guys, so I can have adventures. What am I working for otherwise? I'm not just working to pay the rent, right? I'm working to enjoy my life, right? Tell us about a recent project or achievement, if you can, Joy. Tell us some of the many ones that you're very proud of, please.
Well, one of the ones that's not quite come to light yet is I am building an AI-generated transformational program that people can go in and go through a transformational mindset experience. It's paced for them at their own time, and it's about to come to light. But just today, I got an email or a message saying that I have been selected to represent the Selma Office Challenge community in my region. And for me, that was huge. Awesome. Because these are incredible people. So that's a project I'm super proud of. I haven't worked at it. They've elected me to it. I will be working at it now out of passion.
There you go, guys. And by the way, that's a key word, guys. If it's not about the money, it's about the freedom, it's about the passion. If you've got a passion, you're not working. You want to turn up, right? I work 16 hours a day, so I don't have to work 8, right? Because I enjoy what I do, right? Joy, looking ahead, what advice would you give a 20-year-old, a daughter, a son, a niece, a nephew? They come to you and say, I've just left uni, I'm not sure what to do with myself. What advice would you give them?
Follow your passion. You just said it. Follow your heart. You may have qualified in areas, but you are not going to have that as a life-giving, sustainable, lifelong event if you do not have passion for it. That's the first thing. Feel the passion and follow what I call your calling, your purpose. And then don't start with the marketing. Once you've got the passion, find the clarity of what you want to do, who you are, and put that out there. Otherwise, you'll spend a lot of money on marketing and then decide, hang on, I don't actually believe that or agree with it, and I can't deliver on it.
Yeah. And I'd add to that, guys. I'd say one of the things I love is travel. It broadens your mind, gives you whole new horizons. You meet some very much like-minded people when you travel, and get a mentor. If you want to know something about something, reach out to people like Joy. It's free. right? It's like, you don't have to even buy the book. You just pick up your Zoom, reach out, make it happen, and find out what, as one of my coaches many years ago said, you don't know what you don't know. So, and I live by that every day, guys, And so reach out to Joy, have a chat, cost you nothing, guys. I keep telling you that, nothing, right? Joy, speaking of reaching out, how can our listeners reach out and find out about your amazing services? What's the best way to connect with you, please?
You can find me on my website, obviously, at joy-inspired.com, or you can connect with me at support@joy-inspired.com, or you can find me on Facebook as Nikki Cruise, that's Cruise Like a Ship, and you will see me there as the Joy Junkie, usually in purple.
Yeah, I imagine you're on LinkedIn too, Joy, correct?
Yes, I am. Yes, I am.
LinkedIn's a very easy one, guys, and a very simple name too, which is great. Before we wrap it up, Joy, tell us a fun fact about yourself that most people do not know, apart from the fact you're full of joy. What don't people know about you?
Well, here's an interesting one. When I was 15 years old, I dived, as in springboard diving, in the South African National Championships.
Really awesome.
I came last because I was their reserve and I fell off the board for the last 5 dives, but I dived so the team could enter. There you go.
I love it. I got to tell you a funny story, guys. When I was a kid, I was very competitive, always have been. They did these tryouts for like a mini Olympic Games, and what happened? You had to do a hurdle race over a couple of 100 yards, and I had long legs, so I wasn't too bad at it. So what happened? When you got to the end, there was a guy there with a stopwatch, and he'd tell you your time. And for example, he told me 14.4. So I go back to the other end where the guy says, "What was your time, Jeff?" And I go, 12.6. Right. And what happened? That qualified me. And the funny part was, come the day, talking about coming last, come the day, I was about 50 yards last, guys, because, I couldn't run as fast as I said I could. So it backfired on me. I didn't think, as a kid, I didn't think about the consequences. I just wanted to be in the team. Right. It was so funny. It was so funny. Here I was coming last, busting a boiler, trying to keep up, but I had no hope. So, guys, come on 15 Minutes of Fame. As you can see, it's having a lot of fun. It's like talking to a friend. And what I want you to realize, guys, for all you freebie seekers out there, what I want you to realize is this. A TV commercial about your business, I've been there and done all this, would set you back about $20,000. And what happens? It comes on, you think it's all exciting. It's not exciting to other people, guys. They jump up, they grab a hot dog out of the fridge, they grab a beer, or they go to the toilet, right? Get 10 radio spots and they promise you the world. I will play these spots and make you famous, Jeff. And what happens? They invariably play them at 1 o'clock or 3 o'clock in the morning when people are asleep, right? Come on, 15 Minutes of Fame. It's all about you. And we turn that darn thing into a mini movie. It's evergreen. It's all about you and your journey, which you can share with the prospects. And at our end, what we do, apart from you, we put you on Quora, Reddit, LinkedIn, Facebook group, YouTube, and our new school platform with all your social media links, potentially putting you in front of hundreds of prospects. So there's the invitation, guys. Come on, 15 Minutes of Fame. I don't care who you are. Every man and woman has got an incredible story, and we'd love to hear your story. Before we wrap it up, my friend Nikki, any last words for our audience?
Just a reminder to just own yours. In other words, have joy, own your joy, choose it, claim it, and live it out.
That's the one. Thanks, Joy. Thanks, Nikki. Sorry, you've been awesome.
Thank you.